What's going on, everybody? So, yeah, this is the final week of the semester, and so far I've got all my coursework accomplished except for the chemistry final, which is going to be. It opens up tomorrow, and it will be open until 8 p.m. on Saturday. So I have been going through all my exams and quizzes and preparing for this upcoming exam. I'm gonna lie, man, this class has been brutal. I thought statistics was going to be the hardest class I took during the semester. Well, during the entire program. And statistics ended up being, don't get me wrong, statistics was difficult, but this class is something else. There's a lot of different aspects of it that I wasn't ready for. When I took chemistry at Chemistry 101, it was nothing, molar masses and conversions and stuff like that. But they threw organic chemistry into the mix, and I've never taken that before, and it ended up being something else. From isomers to amides to Haworth structures and you name it, they throw it out there. And then the last thing we were doing were, proteins, carbohydrates, and how they break down, and cell structures. And let's just put it this way: it's stuff that I didn't think was chemistry involved, but after studying it, I could see how it's chemistry involved. But I didn't even think anything of it when I took this class. Well, I didn't choose this class. They chose it for me for the degree program that I'm in. And the fact that it's accelerated 7 weeks versus 14 weeks, yeah, I wasn't ready for that. But I probably will get through it with a passing grade, which is what I'm hoping for. And I'm just looking forward to the 2 weeks off that I'm going to have upcoming before I have to start again for Spring 2, that'll run from March 14th to April 30th. So that's pretty much what's been going on my end. I hope you guys are doing well and everything's going well with your plans and future endeavors. But I did end up getting a Kindle Paperwhite. So I have been pretty impressed with the Kindle. I bought the Kindle except for the main purpose of reading books without filling up a bookshelf and having a bunch of books. Now, there's plenty of reviews on the internet for the Kindle, but I'm not going to review the Kindle. I might in the future, but as of right now, I'm not going to actually do a review on it because of the amount of reviews that have already been done on it. But long story short, if you're looking for an e-ink reader that has very good battery life and it saves your place, you can tap on a word and get a dictionary definition if you don't understand it versus having another book on top of a dictionary next to you. Backlighting, being able to read at night, they're highly recommended. I read through a book in 4 days. Literally, it was a 31 chapter book in 4 days. It was Whirlwind by L.T. Ryan. I read it on Kindle Unlimited, which you get I think it's 30 days. It's either 30 or 90 days subscription to Kindle Unlimited when you buy a Kindle. But then, of course, after that, it's $9.99 a month. But I found that book to be very drawing. Draws you in. It keeps you wanting more. And when it's done, it's done. I mean, you're like, oh man, what happened? You're done with the book, and then you have to find a new one. But I've always liked to read. I just sometimes don't like, with paperbacks. Don't get me wrong, I love paperbacks. In fact, this is one that I'm planning on reading soon, which is A Time for Mercy by John Grisham. But the smell of the book, awesome. I'm not against reading a physical book, but once you're done with it, you put it on your shelf, and next thing you know, you have a box full of books. Or shelves full of books. And if it's a book that I really, really like, I'll end up buying a hard copy of it or a physical book copy. But I like the fact that I can take the Kindle and open it. And as you can see, you've got there's Drift. That's the book I'm currently reading. This is book 1, series 1, and it left off. It leaves off where you last left it. So if your bookmark falls out of your book or whatever, you don't have to worry about that. You're like, oh man, where was I at? But yeah, so Kindle's highly recommended. There's other options out there like Kobos and other things like that. And you can check out books from your library, all kinds of cool things. So there's that. That's pretty much what I've got for this week. I hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy your day, what's left of it. I mean, it's currently 8 o'clock here, 8 p.m. on a Wednesday. And I will see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye. Peace.